Now I want to show you the first basic stage. I call it basic stage because it's a foundation for all the others. There are many stages that are the foundation for others too. So I call them the mother of the stages. Here we go. The needle is like this. This is not made of wood now. It has red and green stoppers. The green is to hold your stitches while you have the thing so they won't fall out. The green is to protect them from falling out the other side. When you start, you know which side to start with because the green is your go. The other one is your stop. So now as we start, I start with a slip knot. You put your thread over your finger like this. Then you take it off and catch the thread from across the circle, pull it through, adjust it to the heavier part of the needle. Then yarn over and pull it through. Now you have one stage. You need to learn to make a flat chain. This is the starting point. Yarn over, pull through. Hold it flat. Yarn over, pull through. This thread you can put it around your fingers any way you please. Yarn over, pull through. This way all your stitches are the same size. Now we're going to make a chain of 10 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. You have only one stitch left on the needle. You go inside the second stitch here. This one belongs to the first one. Don't forget it. Go inside the second one. Under one strand of yarn, yarn over, pull through, leave it on the hook. Everything comes back and forth. Don't think you're wasting time there because you are gaining time because they're going to be very slippery and go fast. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, leave it on the hook. Insert the hook in the chain, yarn over, pull through, leave it on the hook. In the next one, and then you pick up speed. See, it goes really fast. You don't do it right in the middle here because if not, it'll be so tight you cannot move it. When you have them all done, you count your stitches. Don't forget the poor little one at the end. Here we are, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, you turn the hook around. Push this to the other end and put the stitch protector for stop on that end. Now we have another color. We usually use 2 colors. You can do it also with all white, but if you're not prepared, you don't know the change of colors when you only have 2 whites. So here we do again another slip knot, and then pull it through like that, then you have a slip knot. Now this is very important. You shouldn't teach things that you shouldn't do, but I have to tell you what you shouldn't do so you know why you shouldn't do it. So here you go. When you are going to go here, don't put the yarn over. You know what happens when you put the yarn over? I'll show you. You put the yarn over and you go through the first bar here, and you have this tail that you now get rid of, and you wonder how it got there. So the best thing to do is use your slip knot as your first stitch always. Your slip knot goes through, then yarn over, pull through 2. 1 blue or 1 dark color and 1 light color. 1 of each color. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Just talk to yourself. That's all right. My husband thinks I talk too much to myself. But I said, well, I'm learning. So here we go. like that, and as big as the needle is thick, see? So all your stitches are the same size. Then, when you see them together here, you think, oh, I made a mistake. I have the two yarns on the same side. Well, you didn't, because you had to start with one yarn on one end and the other one on the other end. But when you get here and you have the two, you use the same one that you just came through with. You go under the second bar, because this one is already there. And the first one, it belongs to the first one. All right, go under the second bar. We call them bars because they stick up there like little fins. So yarn over, pull through the bar only, leave it on the hook. So I call this return trip. Go back with the same color that you came. Inside the bar, on top of the chain, yarn over, pull through. They're all the same. Until you get to the end, see? Now, there's a tendency for this poor little thing to be forgotten, thinking it's a chain. It's not a chain. Remember, if there's this color in there, you need to not forget it. Pick it up. If not, your edges will be uneven. Now you count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You turn around again. Then you put this on the other end. Now, this is what we call the basic stitch. I called it this way because I felt it was an easy thing. So now you do the same thing. Yarn over, pull through. If you're using many colors, then you would be putting another slip knot. But when you're learning, you just use the same 2 colors. And you go faster and faster. And you can go back and see how you did this. Now again, you tighten this a little bit, not too much, and go under the opposite color. You go under the opposite color and the color chain that you came with. So, you can pick up speed and make a pair of booties in 1 hour, or a cap in maybe 2 hours, or 3. There are many little things that you can make with a basic stitch. So, if you want to go fast and you're doing such a little thing like this, you will be doing this for about 3 rows until you can really feel that you learned it. And then you stop. Now, I can stop right now for you because I already showed you a sample. So, stopping right now, let's say that I want to bind it off. I usually do it with the same color that I started. But in order to speed the time here, I go under the same bar as if I were picking up stitches. Then when the stitch is on the hook, I pull it through the last one that was there. And I go under, yarn over, and then I call it pull through everything. Pull through everything. Yarn over and pull through everything. Now, many times people do this and they say, oh, we're finished. You're not finished. You have a row of holes that you don't want to leave like that. You need to have this chain of stitches to protect them from having the holes. So, when you finished this, you have your first swatch. If you're making an Afghan or anything else, you usually make both the starting edge and the first edge with the same color. You can tell the difference here, because then you are ready to put a final border. That's the basic stitch.